Hello my friends. This is going to be a three-part video because I want to fit a lot into a very short amount of time. But the first part is that I want to ask your advice. There's something that's been kind of weighing on me for a while, and since it has to do with all of you, I finally thought, why don't I just ask them? So I want to ask you, and hopefully you can give me some guidance here. Back when I first started this channel, I said I would never put ads on my videos. And for years, I've just held to that very stubbornly. While many of you have written to me and said, if you just put some ads on there, maybe on some of your bigger videos, you know, the wilderness survival ones and such, you can make things a lot more comfortable for your family. You could pay more attention to your mission here. And it makes sense. Still, I don't want you to have to watch ads. I'm not thinking about those ones where the compulsory watch ones, but the underneath ones, I don't even know how it works. I've never really looked into it. But a friend of mine, Mike, gave me perhaps the most poignant advice on this. He said, Kenton, your viewers love you. They would want you to put ads on some of your videos if it would bring in some revenue that would help your family out and make things easier for you. Why would they not want that? Those words have kind of been filtering in my brain for, I think he gave me that advice probably 2 years ago. And they've been sitting there. So finally, I'm getting up the courage here to broach it with you. And to say, would this make sense for me? Apparently, it would bring in some extra income. As you probably know, we work on a pretty low income. It would help out our family a lot. It would allow Rebecca and I to pay more attention to the videos and the podcasts. Should I put them on maybe the top 20, 30 videos or so that are on my channel? Maybe not on the new ones that come out that you're watching, kind of my core audience, my commenters and such. I don't know. I'm a little lost here. People keep telling me, just push that button, Kenton, and it's going to make sense for your family. It's going to make sense even for all of us, all of you. I think part of this for me is giving your word. And it's odd because sometimes forest monks who come here, they have said they would never do something in their life. And I'm not going to use direct examples because I want to leave things, I don't want to talk about people's personal lives without their permission. But sometimes I've actually encouraged them to examine that and go past that because it's old or outdated information. That vow they made when they were 17 maybe doesn't make sense now that they're 30 and they're in a new place in their life, and it's going to make sense for them in their evolution, in their growth, in their life to make a change that counters what they said way back then. So help me out. I would love any advice you could share. Should I put ads on some of my bigger videos? The second part is that many of you have joined us for the 1-month sugar challenge. We're getting to hear from a lot of you. Every week I want to check in here. So in the comments down below, leave an update. How is it going for you? What are the challenges you've been facing? How do you feel now that you're into it for a while? Rebecca and I also wanted to give you a little tool, if you can call it that, to fall back on if at any point you find yourself reaching for that sugar.
Woo!
You can do this. You can do this. You can do this. 1 month.
Do it.
Sugar free.
If you started, you're already into it. You don't even have a whole month. This is awesome. We believe in you. We're doing it too. We're all in this together.
Yeah. All right.
Keep it up.
The final part is about our podcast. Rebecca and I are really excited about the podcast. We've heard some good things from many of you that you like it. You like the humor. You like the content. So I've been learning more about podcasts. Turns out we have about 8 weeks in iTunes of a kind of honeymoon period to get good reviews, lots of downloads, and that's a way that the podcast can get out to more people before it gets put into the giant stew pot with everybody else's podcasts. And we're 3 weeks in, 7 people have left reviews on iTunes. They are awesome reviews. I'm so grateful for them. But if you like the podcast, if you want to see it continue, if you're listening to it, it would make a huge difference if you go to iTunes and leave a review. And apparently that will make a difference. It'll help it get out there more. And Rebecca and I love doing it. It also uses a lot of energy from us, takes a lot of time and energy, and it costs us some money. So we need to try to make it workable for us. And so getting it out there could do that. Any help you would provide would be much appreciated. All right, love to you all. Thank you so much. Mwah. And again, please leave me some advice about the ads. I've been sitting on this for years, and I'd really value your input.